you.
Hey.
Oh, I feel like we need shots. Just kidding.
I know, right?
All right, so we're calling ourselves the Queens of B96 because you kind of gave us the room to do so. So thank you for that. I'm Julia.
Hi.
Hi, I'm MTK.
Like, hi. Yes, the crown.
Okay, we were waiting to see how long it took for you to notice that I was wearing the crown because your amazing record label sent it, and I was like, oh, thank you.
Guys don't notice things like that. Me, I've noticed things like that quickly. Guys are like, oh, you cut your hair? Oh, you dyed your hair from blonde to black? Like,
I'll be like, oh my gosh, you tweezed your eyebrows. I can tell right away.
oh my God, you got boob jobs?
That one should be obvious or they didn't do it right.
Actually,
you know?
yeah, that's true. That's true. It's just so funny.
So how have you been? How has everything been treating you for the past couple months?
It's been crazy. I mean, definitely quarantine is weird because I feel like we all don't really know like anything really.
Yeah.
But in general, like, I'm just happy that we're all healthy and happy. And I think just taking care of my mental health was number one at the beginning of quarantine. Now I'm promoting the album a lot. So,
well, at least it gives you something to focus on. But I do have to ask you, since you brought up mental health like right away, because I think that's something that's important anyway, but especially right now, like when you have those days when you're just like, maybe I don't feel like a queen today. How do you like shake yourself out of it? Do you have a mantra or something that you do to like lift up?
Yeah, it's a thing. Everyone, I feel like, feels like that, right? I feel like we all, that's why I named the album Heaven and Hell, because I feel like we all go through ups and downs and literally everything in between heaven and hell. We go through like an emotion, like crazy emotions through relationships and careers, and we go through everything. I mean, I don't even know how to explain it, but Heaven and Hell has literally been 2020, and I still can't believe my album is called Heaven and Hell during 2020.
Yeah. Like, do you feel like that has kind of a different meaning for you though? Because you're like, yeah, so I'm the one that dropped the album in 2020.
It's weird because I feel like it's meant to be in a way, because I didn't plan this album to be called Heaven and Hell. We were working on the album a year and a half ago and called the album Heaven and Hell. So it's just strange how everything kind of takes place. I wish I wasn't right.
Right?
You know?
I love that you're known for obviously your max cut, and like hair has been a big deal in 2020, people trying to take care of their own hair. And I want to know, like, is it ever frustrating? Because now you're known for this, so you got to keep it. Like, what about when you want to put in a ponytail? Like, do you ever just get frustrated?
I do. I literally just posted a bikini shot yesterday. It's funny. It probably got the most likes because I never post a bikini shot. But I had my hair up. And so, yeah, I definitely, that was like another weekend though. I haven't had even time to go into the pool. But like, it's crazy how people think I can't do a ponytail. I definitely can.
I didn't think you could.
Yeah, I like your fit.
So I was watching the Kings and Queens music video, which like made me, it was amazing, but it made me so sad in the way because it looked like such a giant party. And I was like, that felt like the last big party of 2020.
You're not going to believe it was 24 hours before lockdown.
No way.
We were on standby because, okay, so we shot Who's Laughing Now, Kings and Queens on a Saturday and Sunday. And then I think Monday or Tuesday or something like that was lockdown. I think that if I remember correctly, but it was pretty crazy because we were like on standby and they're like, Ava, do you want to do the video? And I'm like, of course I want to do these videos. But it's like we were waiting, and then literally right as soon as we finished Who's Laughing Now video, because we did both of those on the same weekend, they declared lockdown. And I was like, holy cow, I can't believe that we did that like in a span of like, it almost didn't happen basically.
Well, at least it was like set up to happen because you had that, like, and that was able to come out, and then your other video, and then you had
Isn't that crazy though?
making the video of that. So
Yeah.
I know that is insane.
And then we just shot 2 videos recently for, a surprise that's coming out next week on the album, and another video for Oh My God, What's Happening in the Desert. It was like 110 degrees. Oh my God, it was so hot. But it was worth it, and we all, everyone wore masks and got COVID testing, so it was not like the same as other music videos I've done. But yeah.
Well, I know, which made me love you even more. I know that your dream collab is Cardi B. You've said that a couple times. And if you could have been in the WAP music video, what room would you have wanted to be in? Because I'm trying to figure out, like, what would have been a good AVA Max room in that video?
I feel like it'd have to have like max cut wigs everywhere.
Like, just
Literally, and all the dancers having max cut wigs.
like maybe even like half an outfit, like a short outfit.
Like the walls have blonde hair on them or something. I don't know, something crazy.
It needed you. That was the one thing I was missing.
You are so funny. Imagine me in the WAP video.
But you can do it now, though. The WAP challenge, everybody's gone crazy on TikTok and all of their videos doing it. So it's time for AVA Max.
I think I need to do it.
Have you practiced today at all? Because Nina and I tried to do this like a month ago. And we were legit sore the next day.
I'm
like,
scared.
no.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because also I need the exercise.
Can you do the splits?
Yeah, actually, not like fully right on the ground. It's like that much off the ground, but pretty much.
It's
close enough, because if you're twerking while you do that, nobody will even notice that you're not, you know.
Because you need the height.
No, I love that.
Why is that such a good song?
It is such a good song. It goes along kind of with the theme of women empowerment. And that's
I know. That's what I love. And I love that it's in your face. Like, watch us do it.
And it's kind of cool though, because with that song, with TikTok, with all the videos, we get to have all these things in our face, including your music videos. But your song, King and Queens, also has blown up all over TikTok. So first it used to be like, where were you when you found out your song was played on the radio? But like, what were you doing? Where were you when you realized, oh shoot, everybody's using my song in all of their TikTok videos?
It's weird because actually before Sweet But Psycho, Not Your Barbie Girl is actually what had 2.4 billion videos on TikTok. And I was like, I don't know if people know that, but Not Your Barbie Girl was popping on TikTok. And it was like huge. And then we finally put it on Spotify because we only had it on YouTube. I was like, come on, guys, let's put it on the digital platforms. So finally we did, and then we put out Sweet But Psycho. And then within 30 days, it didn't go big on TikTok first. It went big on the charts and radio, which is insane. It's like a phenomenon. And I still can't believe to this day what happened with that song. I mean, it's weird. It's like 15 years of work just exploded in one song.
It is crazy, like, how many songs they're bringing back for TikTok. And I forgot what it was, like, last week. But, like, a kid was like, I love this new song. And I'm like, that came out in, like, 2011.
You know what? Yeah, the TikTok is making older songs new, which, hey, I don't mind.
Oh.
You're like, let me drop my Spotify playlist real quick. If they while we're on that.
Hey, guys, I dropped this song, like, 10 years ago. Imagine.
No, I love that. So on the topic of women empowerment, this is not super serious, but I am curious. So for the year 2020 being as crazy as it is there a woman or a group of women that you think deserve the crown to be like the queen of 2020 because of their positive influence on you and maybe just the people around them?
Oh my God, I know this is gonna sound cheesy, but my mom, she literally takes care of everyone. She's always there for everybody. She literally like hurts her arms and her legs and everything and she has arthritis, to help other people. I'm like, Mom, like, no, I try and get her help. She doesn't want any help. She wants to do it all herself. It's like moms, actually not just my mom, all moms in general, I feel like are queens. And like, especially this year, homeschooling, I'm sure is really hard. I think moms have it tougher this year.
Yeah.
And I think
your mom made you tough for sure, because you can tell.
What'd you say? Wait, what'd you say?
I said your mom made you tough for sure. Like you can tell.
Yeah.
Like you're like, I don't need anybody. Your mama didn't need anybody. Everyone's
No, I'm pretty tough too. Yeah, I'm like wearing a spike, fucking. No, but like she's awesome. She's a very strong woman, and like she's Albanian. You know, she's tough. She came here with like no money, and like she didn't know the language, and she went through it, you know, and there was no choice but to have 3 jobs here because she had no money. And so watching her struggle growing up really made me feel like, okay, I can achieve anything. If she can do that, I can do anything. So yeah.
Absolutely.
But, yeah.
Could those bracelets protect you if somebody tried to run up right now?
Honestly, yeah. Like if I come out there, I'll be like, bam. It's like a, what's it called? Like I'll be like a Fantastic Four.
Like you can't bring those on an airplane, like for sure. You can't. If you
Oh,
can't,
you can't, right?
actors
Holy cow! I have a story for you for airplanes. Wait, I've never told this.
Oh, I love it.
This is so funny. Okay, so you know these, like, I wore these big boots for Torn because I shot a music video in Milan last year with Joseph Kahn, and I had these big boots. They looked like they had metal, everything, spikes, everything. And I went from the shoot to a Wembley performance. And I was in I just took off my superhero outfit, but I couldn't find my other shoes. So I had to go in these boots to the airport. And it was like 5 a.m. I was like I was like falling asleep. And like, I didn't even know my makeup was smeared. Like I was just like a mess. I go into the airport. I look like a druggie. Like I look like insane. I'm like messed up. I'm like over here, like I look insane basically. And with these boots, I look like I came from Mars, but a drunk Mars. And I'm like, what is so I'm over here like, hey, my passport. And then they're like, take off your shoes now. I'm like, whoa. And they like start pulling on my boots. And like I was in Italy and they were like, literally, like I fell to the floor because they pulled my boots so hard. And I'm like, it has a zipper. It doesn't pull. It has a zipper. And then they're like, what is this? And they were like looking at my boot. And I was like barefoot sitting on the floor. I was like, great. And they wouldn't give me back my boots. No, they took it for a quick like 10 minutes. And I thought I wasn't going to get I thought I was going to be barefoot. So I was like, can someone give me my boots? I was like, I just came from my music video. I was a superhero. And they were
Your
like,
story probably didn't add up. They're like, okay, I'm sure.
I know. They were like, no. And like the Italians were like, no. And so I was like, but yes, I was actually there. And I was like, look at the picture. I like showed them a picture. They finally.
I would do that as airport security for sure. I would have told them.
It was like a posse of people that came to check out my boots. Like everyone left, everyone in line was mad at me because I held up the whole line. But I didn't, just because of these boots. And they had like crazy spikes and metal. And of course I looked like the crazy person.
People like got a picture of you like while you're sitting on the floor.
Like I had the darkest I had the darkest makeup. Like you couldn't even see my eyes. It was like black eye makeup falling. My hair was like this. Like I looked like insane.
That's too good.
I was like, I need to get to London. I was like, I have a performance.
They're like, no, we're sending you to the hospital because like you see him. You're not London, honey.
They're like, this bitch is actually psycho. No, but like. Anyways, so that was a funny story because you brought up my bracelet, so I thought about that.
That's amazing.
No, that's priceless. That's something that you're going to have with you forever. Are you kidding
I just
me?
remember being so scared because they were so serious. They were not going to even let me on this plane.
Oh my.
Like,
But you made it to where you needed to go on time.
I did. Thank God for my tour manager. He was like, no. She's the singer. She really needs to get here. And they're like trying to detain me because of these boots.
You need a very separate airport closet because I feel like most of your outfits aren't ready.
I tell you, I almost missed this plane flight, like this flight. I almost missed it because we were going, the shoot lasted longer than it was supposed to. It was crazy. I don't even know how I made it to that Capitol performance.
You guys already let our 2 winners in.
Oh, I love it. Well, that story, I think everybody needs to learn with your shoes when you go through security. But we do have a couple of your fans that are going to come in and say hi. So let's introduce you to Cassandra. And Jenna.
Hi.
Hi, how are you? I love your hair.
Thank you. This is crazy. I literally never win anything ever.
Oh my God, girl, I don't win anything either. Let me tell you, I'm the worst at games.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Jenna, do you have questions for Ava?